Hello everybody and welcome to yet another episode of StephenMail. If you're not familiar with what we do here, we open letters. You guys send in letters and I open them here. If you're just joining us, you might be confused because you're like, hey, I saw you open a letter on that vlog at one time. We started getting too much mail, have to put it into a separate video. The first letter comes from Federal Way, Washington. Dear StephenMail, when are you going to PAX? Are you going all 3 days? Well, I'll bring gifts for you guys too, and let's meet up, KK? P.S. Don't hang up any of my drawings. We will be attending PAX all 3 days. We will be there all days, and anyone who wants to meet up with us can. In fact, what we're probably going to do is I'm going to be posting to Twitter so you guys have like live updates of where we are in case you want to meet up with us. So we're going to try and make it as easy as possible for you guys to meet us. This isn't signed. Oh, let's go to a drawing. From your friend G-Man64 with an orange taco. Orange taco. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. It's kind of bright. Also, I moved the camera a little bit, so now the camera is directly in front of my face, but it's also directly in front of the TV, so I can't see my face at all. Anyway, there's more drawings here, and he requests that these do not get hung up, which is fine. This says, a silent moment for the knockback sword, my friend Jeff, Shotgun Spartacus, but yeah, say Fuzzy Pickles, Creeper on yo head Mao, I want my wife, GPS dying to fire, Jackie Chan. So it's like a lot of memorable moments type stuff, which is pretty cool. And we also have the Pork Dan seal of approval, and it's a flying pig who is eating a Taco Bell Loco Dorito. What's it called? Loco Taco Dorito taco, whatever. The orange taco. He's eating the orange taco. And finally we have what looks like the boogie tent. It is a boogie tent. Dark threed carnival boogie tent. A strange boy stepped into the fights. Boogie tent looked at G-Man. Ness did 50 damage. Paula did 30 damage. Jeff did 50. G-Man did over 9,000 damage. So G-Man comes to save the day in the boogie tent fight. Anyway, G-Man, I appreciate your letter and your drawings. They will not go up on the board since you requested that. We're going to move on to the next letter. Next letter is from Punta Gorda, Florida. Punta Gorda? Punta Gorda. Card slides out. It's an Evie, who is apparently named Steven because it's scratched out and it says Steven on it. And we have a letter here. It says, hello. Dear StephenMail, I really love your videos. My name is Wyatt and I had sent you some messages on Facebook if you remember them. I'm 11 years old. I have been watching since day one. Sorry if my handwriting is really bad, I'm working on it. Inside I have included my favorite Pokemon card. I want you to take care of it well and maybe put it on your wall. It's nothing much, but it means a lot to me. And I included another special card. I will be sending more mail in the future. I'm looking for an Earthbound cartridge for you. Whoops, I just spoiled it. My favorite card is on the front, the extra is in the back. So thank you, and a question. How do you play It's Better Together, the Minecraft custom app, with another person? Thank you. While I do like to collect Earthbound cartridges, I certainly don't expect anyone to send them to me. I already have 3, so if you guys can manage to get a hold of one, you should keep it for yourself because they're hard to find. As far as how you play It's Better Together, what you have to do is you have to download the map, and then you have to make a server, and then whatever the map file is the server gives you, replace that with the map file from It's Better Together. There's some tutorials online if you get confused. From Wyatt, also known as Wyatt's World 100 on YouTube, and he says that he does Pokemon and Minecraft Hunger Game playthroughs. So Wyatt says his favorite card is in the front, which I'm assuming would be Umbreon. Umbreon is a pretty cool Pokemon. I like Umbreon. It's weird because I like the original 150, but I also include the other 2 Eevee evolutions in that 150 for some reason. So I consider Umbreon a part of the 150 by association. And he also includes a Landorus. I don't know what a Landorus is, but I'm assuming that you guys probably know Landorus. And then also a first edition Seadra from Fossil. This one I know. Not only do I know the Pokemon, but when I had all my Pokemon cards, I had a lot of these. Wyatt, thank you so much for the letter. I'm actually going to put your Umbreon up onto the wall, just because it's such a special card to you. It's your favorite Pokemon, and honestly, Umbreon is probably one of the coolest looking Pokemon there is. The next letter is from, well, there's no return address, but it looks like it's postmarked from Dallas. Dallas is the home of the free, and the land of the brave, and the land of the cowboys, and the land of the... I don't know if there's other teams, but I know the Cowboys. I got flooded with Pokemon cards, and let's take a look at the letter. Dear Stephen and Mallory, hi! I want to begin this letter by telling you that you have become one of my favorite, if not my favorite, YouTubers. I started watching your vlogs when I typed in Chugga Conroy and saw your vlog there. I have been avoiding it for some time because I thought it was going to be something I wouldn't care about. Boy, was I wrong. I finally decided to click on the video and watch it. At first I was excited to see Emil and I didn't care about anything else in that video, but as I continued I started to get interested in the rest of the people in the video, and eventually I was browsing your channel for other videos. After that I was hooked and began to anticipate a new video every single day. Then I figured out that you had an LP channel. I absolutely love watching LPs, so I went to that channel and became even more interested. I am now subscribed to both of your channels and anticipate a new video every day. Your game commentary is hilarious and your vlogs always make me laugh. You even inspired me to start my own LPs and I am currently doing one on Pokemon Black and White. I also got inspired by your vlogs and tried to create my own, but couldn't with my busy lifestyle, so I do game reviews every Saturday instead. I loved your Minecraft, Portal 2 Co-op, and Sonic Generation LPs. My favorite, though, is the Shadow of the Colossus, or should I say, Shadow of the Venusaur. I love watching you and Mallory go through life, and I'm thinking about starting The Journey soon. By the way, if you have a PS3, you should try out the demo for the game Journey, or just play the whole 2-hour game. It looks really good to me, and I want to see what you think. Speaking of demos, I love Demo Fridays. Do not stop doing those. They are hilarious and entertaining and a bit inspiring. Thanks for all that you do to entertain your fans like me, and I hope that you will continue to do so as the days, weeks, months, and years go by. Sincerely, Nathan, aka Treetop1120 on YouTube. P.S. Enclosed in this letter are some of my favorite Pokemon cards from when I used to collect them. I hope you enjoy them. P.S.S. Tell Mallory that I also really liked the fight with the Yeti in Twilight Princess. And P.S.S.S. Steven, you should really finish Twilight Princess. It's really good. Well, Nathan, first and foremost, thank you for the letter, and also I've been told by a lot of people to try Journey, so probably going to try that at some point. Twilight Princess is on our maybe LP list right now. If you've watched the Portal 2 single player, you will know that I played through the game, but Mallory was co-commentating with me, and we're thinking about doing that with Twilight Princess. I would be playing, Mallory's beaten Twilight Princess like 3 times now, and she would be able to help me through the game. So I'm pretty certain that's going to happen. I don't know when, I don't know if it's going to be this year, but there's a good possibility that'll happen. Now let's take a look at these Pokemon cards. There's a lot of Pokemon cards. First we have a Starmie. I know Starmie. Then we have a Dragonite Delta species, so it's an electric Dragonite, and I've learned about the Pokemon cards that are different types than they should be, from you guys actually. We have a Moltres here, sweet card. Magneton, another one I know. We have a Deoxys, do not know very much about Deoxys. Infernape, I know who Infernape is. He's the evolution of like one of the starters, but I don't remember the earlier ones' names. But I know that is that Ruby and Sapphire? I think it's Ruby and Sapphire. Pretty sure it's Ruby and Sapphire. I don't actually remember. We have Kyogre, and then we also have Walrein. Another one I've never heard of. Anyway, Nathan, once again, thank you for the letter. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from Felix in Bethesda, Maryland. And on the back of the letter it says, as per usual, Mao is doing the reading/opening. Mao? Instant Mao! The beauty of camera techniques. Anyway, you're supposed to open that. Hey, it's like we're doing a Q&A now.
I'm gonna open it the real way.
There's no real way. What's that song? Or how's that thing go? It's like there's no wrong way to eat is it Reese's? Yeah, remember the old commercials where they had the Reese's cups and they like ate them in weird ways? Anyway.
Dear Stephen and Mal, it is I, the Stevenite, who sent you the incredible backstory Celebi Pokemon card.
Oh, hey.
This will be much shorter than the last letter I wrote you guys, but just as exciting. Recently, I found myself near a Taco Bell. Where might be...
I'm pretty sure you can be anywhere on Earth and be near a Taco Bell.
Where might this be going, you might be thinking? I know you'll be surprised. I have never been to a Taco Bell. Yeah. So I said to myself, hey, Steven likes Taco Bell, it must be good. And it was. Oh, it was. Thanks for the tip, Taco Bell. Now I know why Dan is always sending links to the wiki to Alex. Also, my birthday was April 22nd.
Happy late birthday!
I have loved your Shadow of the Colossus LP. It has been my favorite so far, and I'm planning on buying a Shadow of the Venusaur shirt. Speaking of Shadow of the Venusaur, maybe for a memorable moment you could do a montage of all the times you said, I like this Colossus because he looks like my favorite Pokemon, Venusaur.
I should do that.
That's probably why you made the shirt. Well, I'll stop talking before I make you guys hate me. Felix, aka McFelix200 on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes. I like that expression.
P.S. Remember when Chugga/Emil called you Stefan Georg? That was funny.
Stefan Georg.
P.P.S. There's lots of...
There's a lot of PP.
Yes. Pour mal, je parle français tant bien, mais comme tu vois, je n'écris pas très bien. I'm French Canadian. If I ever meet you in person, I hope to God I do, we can have a conversation Steven won't be able to understand. LOL, you mad bro.
I didn't understand what that just said, so mission is already accomplished.
Je parle français un peu, un très peu, parce que it's been a very long time since I've taken French.
You're frightening me.
My favorite vlog episode is OF the bread. I thought the day was hilarious, but maybe you should have taken into consideration what Dan and Alex were saying.
Maybe.
And then there's this.
This! What is it? It's a Venusaur with, which one is that? Phaedra?
You should know.
Phaedra, the fourth one, the fourth Colossus, just like right on top of it, which I find really funny. And there's also...
And lastly...
Garbage Pail Kids.
A Garbage Pail Kids sticker.
Do you know what that is?
Yes!
Okay.
I remember the Garbage Pail Kids.
How do you remember them?
Because Carly loved that show.
Winter Jill. She has no legs or feet? Oh, she ripped her feet off and put them into the fire. It's probably hard for you guys to see that, but she did, and it's kind of disgusting, but it's cool because I like it. It's cool because I like it. If you guys like it, it's not cool, but I like it, it's cool. Anyway, Felix, thank you. I appreciate the leather. We're going to move on to the last leather for today, which is from Ethan in St. Paul, Minnesota. See, when someone says St. Paul, I know where that is, but...
You've been there.
Maybe that's why. But I'm saying, you know, if someone was in, let's say, New Zealand, they probably don't know where St. Paul is. Probably. Actually, that reminds me of a really funny story. In my senior year of high school, my school took us on a trip to Europe. We went to London and we went to Paris, and we went to a few places in between. But whenever we were there, people would ask us where we were from. And you don't say, God, this is embarrassing. You don't say the city, for Christ's sakes.
Unless you're in New York.
Yeah, unless you're like in New York or something. I mean, my school was from Conway, so the people in my class, which, you know, backwoods hillbilly people, were like, "We from Conway," and everyone's like, "Where the crap's Conway?" They're like, "You know, Conway? It's near Myrtle Beach," and everyone in like Paris was like, "What the crap are you talking about?" And I'm just like face palming really hard. Anyway, let's get to the leather. This is a big envelope, by the way. I don't know if I showed that. It's a big envelope. And we got a letter here. Hey StephenMail, my name is Ethan and I'm 12 years old. I first found your guys' Let's Play channel when me and my brother were searching for something to watch on Chugga Conroy's channel back in October. We instantly got hooked with all your videos. Ever since then, we've been watching all your gaming and vlog videos, and I've been able to get a couple of friends to watch your videos too, and they love them. I'm currently watching Skyrim and your Minecraft custom maps, and I'm finishing Kirby and Shadow of the Colossus. In this envelope is a picture of some characters from Let's Plays you have done. You guys are the reason I want to do Let's Plays and vlogs. Keep on posting videos. Well, thank you very much, Ethan. And Ethan sends pretty sweet art. We got the Stephen Plays logo there, and we've got Donkey and Diddy Kong, we got Chell, we have Master Chief, it says, sorry, fail Master Chief. We got Ness, there is Wander, Gordon Freeman, Diamond Pickaxe, Sonic, and Kirby. Nice. Am fan of arts. It's also weird because after you've done so many Let's Plays, you don't think about the fact you've done so many Let's Plays, but when you look at all the...
Did you forget you did Earthbound?
I forget about a lot of this stuff. Like, I've already forgotten about Sonic, really. Because I have such a one-track mind, I'm like, okay, we gotta do Gears of War, gotta do Uncharted, and I still haven't figured out what I'm doing next for LPs, and I need to learn, you know, I gotta figure that out. And whenever I see all the characters, it's like, we did Donkey Kong. That was a long time ago, but we did it. Anyway, Ethan, I sincerely appreciate your art. Your art will go up on the board. I got the TV, I can see what I'm doing. Board. And for everyone who sent in a letter, thank you so much. And we will be opening up more mail soon, at some point. We actually have more mail. So there's going to be a new StephenMail episode very, very soon. So if you enjoyed this episode in any... Wait. I'm just reverting to Stephen Plays. If you enjoyed this StephenMail in any capacity, please click like. If you haven't done so already, highly consider subscribing to Stephen Vlog. Finger wag. If you want to send something, go over to the channel page in the top right corner. There's an address. Get the address, send stuff to us. We open it. Usually I'm going to be opening it. But occasionally Mal will be here. If you write, oh please let Mal open this, then she will open it. Now all the letters are just going to be directed for you. I'm done.
Unless you film at 1 minute. Oh, wait, I'll be done in school in a few days.
Yeah, Mal is done at school. Aren't you excited?
Yes.
I'm excited because I get to not be lonely all the time. because I'm lonely. I have no social interaction. It's terrible. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys when we see you. I don't know, go watch an LP or something. We'll see you immediately.